called ICOT, International Operations Research Society Conference for Development in 2001, where different researchers and practitioners came together to discuss the way forward on how to ensure that Africa uses operations research tools to be able to attain efficient allocation of resources and in problem solving while making decisions. So this is how OSEA started.
Now, Professor Rachel, please take us through. We are going to have the 17th OSEA conference, and of course you've had a background to why it started. Yes. But let's look at what are we planning to achieve in this 17th, because you know you've had the first up to the 17th now. Yes. I want to believe they have been following that order. So why this, and what are we intending to achieve?
Okay. Thank you again, our dear host, and I just have to start by saying thank you for giving us an opportunity to talk about what we do at Makerere University Business School. I also want to say that I'm here representing the principal of Makerere University Business School, Professor Moses Muhwezi, who is also the president of the Operations Research of Eastern Africa. So he's the president of the consortium of the 3 business schools. So back to your question in terms of the 17th International OSEA conference that is coming up in the 2 days. What would we expect at the conference? First of all, like you rightly say, we've run 16 conferences before. So that shows you, one, the importance of the conversation of operations research, not just as an African issue, as an East African issue, but a global conversation. So picking up from where Professor Watundu stopped, to say that this is a conference or a consortium that brings together East African minds, but also we have people from other regions. For instance, we're going to have a team from Zambia, they already arrived, to have a deep conversation on operations research activities. And operations research is not mechanics or engineering or statistics only, but operations research consists of both soft and hard operations research. So any discipline in management, in social sciences, in engineering, in medicine, in technology, in whatever the discipline is, transport and logistics management, procurement, human resources, we have tourism and hospitality. All these have a component of operations research, and I know that Professor Watundu will speak to the depth of operations research. So at this conference, we are coming together as African minds to talk about the future of operations research, the current trends, and as the theme goes, operations research for sustainable development with emerging technologies. So you can see, because we are moving in the digital age, the conversation at this conference is bringing into play issues of technology across the African economies as a component of development. So we have various themes in the operations research at this conference that are going to be discussed in depth. We have over 65 papers that are going to be presented by various researchers, practitioners, and our students. We have students who are undertaking their PhD studies at the University of Dar es Salaam Business School. We have students doing their masters in operations research. So these are also coming to get a platform to share knowledge, to disseminate, and for us to see how we can contribute to policy and decision making, especially looking at the fact that as Africa, we are taking into consideration development as a critical agenda, and operations research is important. Our keynote speakers are Major General Felix Kulaije, and we got to know that operations research started from the army. So the army is well represented to come and share their stories and their experiences around operations research and how it can be part of the conversation. Another keynote speaker we'll have is the Vice Chancellor of Makerere University, Professor Barnabas Nawangwe, with whom Makerere University Business School has a very great, we are part of Makerere University, so it's important for us to come and share stories and also the direction of research that Makerere University is taking, and also to guide the conversation. Among other exciting aspects of networking, experience sharing, methodologies that are being used in operations research, different approaches, and so many other conversations that are going to take place at this amazing conference and gathering of researchers, practitioners, and all stakeholders within the operations research arena. Thank you.
And now, when you are discussing, Professor, you mentioned one common phase, operation research.
Yes.
Now I want to bring in Professor Watundu here. Operation research. What is operation research? Please simplify it.
Yes.
For someone watching there. I have a lad smartly dressed up there. For my people to understand, what is operation research? Now you talked about something also began in the army. Please.
Yes.
I feel it's important to break down that.
Yeah, thank you so much, our dear host, and thank you, Professor Mindra. I will start with how it started in the army and probably break down for anybody to understand what operations research is. And this was during the Second World War, when there were pressing issues in terms of logistics, in terms of resource allocation and problem solving. They needed scientists, mathematicians to come together and help in guiding how to allocate resources and logistics during the Second World War. And this is how they used tools like linear programming, optimization models, resource allocation models, and assignment models for them to be able to guide in logistical arrangements at the front line and different steps of the war. And it's after the World War II that operations research was brought to different economies to borrow a leaf and use in resource allocation. As Professor Mindra mentioned, any institution or economy that has resources in terms of human resources, in terms of financial resources, we need to have an efficient way of allocating resources. To do this, we need these tools, which we are calling operations research tools. We do simulations for us to get the optimal allocation that can give us the benefits that we target as organizations, as institutions. Whether you're in manufacturing, you need operations research tools, which we call assignment models, to decide on every step in manufacturing. If you have human resource, you want to look at allocation of duties, you need assignment models. How many people do you need to achieve a certain goal? How many people do you need to achieve your target? So it's all operations research tools. I know many people could be using operations research tools, but they are not aware that they are actually practicing operations research. But this is in every institution, whether you're in hospital, allocation of beds, vis-a-vis the number of patients that you have, vis-a-vis the number of doctors that you have. We need operations research tools for us to be able to have an efficient and optimal allocation. That's how important operations research is. So it's a step-by-step approach that we can use for us to be able to achieve efficiency allocation of resources.
So it's a tool that we can use, at least to get that.
They are tools.
There are tools we can use, at least to get that. Now this brings me back to Professor Mindra. Now how can this help in the national agenda?
Okay. Thank you, dear host. And like I said, first of all, as Makerere University Business School, we are a public university. We are mandated to support national development. And we are well aligned with the National Development Agenda, NDP4, the Vision 2024, the NRM Manifesto. Our strategic plan as Makerere University Business School has been aligned to these. The African the African regional strategies. We align ourselves to the Sustainable Development Goals of 2030 and all the aspects that make us engraved into supporting the development journey. So back to your question is, as MOBS, ours is first of all to create knowledge. Create knowledge, disseminate it, do research that is critical and important and relevant to different areas or gaps or issues within our economy. And you know our economy is broad. We have several sectors, and as a business school, as a management institution, we have the capacity to contribute to policy development, to solving problems through the research that we undertake, through conversations like these at conferences and different gatherings, where as academic institutions we have an opportunity to talk about what we do and what we can do in terms of fostering the development agenda, especially of this country. When you look at the National Development Plan 4, you realize it focuses on very critical areas, whether it's human capital development. We know the ATMs now, the science, minerals, tourism, and so many other aspects. And every sector you find actually falls in one way or another into these critical spaces. So as a business school, we have pushed ourselves to undertake research that is relevant to development, research that is going to guide policy. Universities have been accused of being very theoretical, but whoever will come to this conference, whether they follow it virtually or physically, you'll begin to see that for operations research, for instance, or research that is being undertaken, say at the business school, is focused on specific problems we are facing. So we have come out deliberately as an institution to invest in industry cooperation, partner and nurture collaborations with different industry spaces. As a business school, we have a broad arena of engagement. So we've fostered over 90 partnerships or collaborations where we're saying, can we work with the industry to understand the problem from both a theoretical perspective but also a practical dimension. We're also working with government agencies to also understand the direction in which this country wants to go, so that we're able to contribute not just to the conversation, but provide solutions from research. Today, you can't solve a problem without having data. Today, we want to align ourselves with the need for applied research, research that is actually data-driven. I've listened into various MDA heads saying that where are the universities, where is the data? Today we are talking big data. What are we using this data for in terms of finding solutions for challenges in this country? And like I said earlier, as a business school, we have placed ourselves strategically to partner, to collaborate, to understand, and to go even down to the grassroots. We are part of the entities that are researching around and also providing capacity building for national development programs, the MYOGA, the PDM programs, and we're interested in what these can do to transform societies. So we are well placed, we have a mandate, but we are also saying as a business school we want to be relevant. We want to contribute and we want to undertake our responsibility as a public institution to contribute to the development agenda of this country. Yeah.
Well, when we talk about institutions, high institutions of learning, carrying out research, of course, if this research is not shelved, you know, most of the times I've come across so many good research. But if it's not used,
Yes.
then that's where the problem is. But
Absolutely.
good, MOBS is undertaking various research projects,
Yes.
and that brings us hope. So even us in the media,
Yes.
if we can access this research,
Yes.
if you're going to do something, and you can use this various research
Yes.
to back and also say, hey, this is a problem, a solution was already discovered.
Absolutely.
It's on a shelf somewhere, and I know that place. Well, let's go for a short break. We return.
Thank you.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Step into a world of excellence, comfort and pride with Royal Foam Furniture, crafted to perfection right here in Uganda. We bring you state-of-the-art living room furniture and bedding products at affordable prices. Our wide variety of mattresses include orthopedic, pillow top, spring mattresses suitable for institutions like hotels and many others for home comfort. With every piece telling a story of royal excellence, our products are built with the highest quality materials made to last. Experience royalty with Royal Foam Furniture, proudly made in Uganda, so buy Uganda and build Uganda. Visit our showrooms at Ginger Road, Chambogo Junction, Bukota Chisasi Road, and on Victoria Mall, Entebbe, on the first floor.
When you want to relax your body and refresh your mind, welcome to Hotel La Confidential, Aroa's premier destination for luxury and comfort. The only hotel in Aroa City offering a serene atmosphere, breathtaking scenery. Come and discover our exclusive wellness club with packages that include a fully equipped gym, a rejuvenating sauna, steam bath, and a great sky blue swimming pool. For events, our state-of-art conference halls and versatile event spaces are perfect for hosting shows, wedding receptions, birthdays, and more. Come and enjoy our cinema hall and unisex saloon, all designed to meet your entertainment and grooming needs. Bring your family and let your kids splash around in our beautiful kids water park. We are located on Aroa Pakwachi Highway in the heart of Aroa City. Don't wait. Visit us on www.hotelconfidential.com or call us on 0761 688 181.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Ginshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, eat twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Kamiso now. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887 and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala. This is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Welcome back from that break. Thank you so much for being with us on UBC TV. We are still looking at the 17th International Operations Research Society of East Africa Conference that is going to run from Thursday this week, the 30th, to Friday here in Kampala at Silver Springs Hotel. And with me, I have ladies of valor with whom we are discussing this. I have associate professors with me on set. And of course, it's all about operation research, the tools, and so much that we've discussed. Now, before we went for a break, I noted out something that, yes, Professor Mindra had just talked about how they are doing so much research at MOOBS, and I noted that this research is very good. But if not put to use, or the public remains unaware of it, it's as good as that. Let me leave it at that. And here I want to bring in Professor Watundu. How have you ensured that this research does not remain on the shelves? It's not something that maybe one time someone will come by, but really we benefit from it. Many times I go to international forums and they bring an associate professor from Uganda. And she's made so much of value giving a paper on international platforms. Now when you come back home, you're like, aren't you the person who was, but you said you discovered this. But home, the problem is growing every day. Please.
Thank you so much, our dear host. As OSEA, we have two major things that we are doing. First, we have an OSEA journal, which started in 2011. It's indexed. It's a recognized journal, peer-reviewed journal in academia. We know what a peer-reviewed journal is. It's the most important, recognized, respected journal. And since then, we've been publishing twice a year. It's biannual journal. All the findings, the research outputs from our conferences, the best papers are peer-reviewed and they are published. Of course, we take on also papers from other researchers who send papers for publication. They are peer-reviewed, they undergo a rigorous peer review process, and then results are published. So other than that, we have also ensured that our students who are on the PhD in operations research actually go to the industry, and in their dissertation, which we call the PhD research, they deal with the real problem solving. They do needs assessment for institution of their choice. Maybe it's a hospital, probably in the hospitality industry, the hotel, maybe in the banking sector, maybe the problem of queuing, lines, long lines. How do we solve this problem? Long lines at hospital, how long patients are waiting, maybe they are waiting for a very long time, and that's the problem at hand. And we have encouraged them, this is what they should start working on to be able to provide a real solution based on the real life problem. So all our students who have graduated with PhD in OR, they have managed to solve real life problems using operations research tools. And even those that are still ongoing, they are working on a lot of things, managing lines in hospitals, reducing on waiting lines in banks, managing distribution of efficient allocation of resources in the hospitality industry, in hospitals, in ports, in the marine, in the transportation sector, in logistics management. This is what we are doing at our PhD level. And we are moving forward to ensure that we bring down this knowledge to undergraduate as well as to master's research. Because we have noticed that in East Africa, we do not have specialized courses in operations research. And yet this is a very important tool in decision making and in problem solving. It's basically a data-driven decision making approach. Thank you.
Now this takes me directly back to the conference. And here, Professor Mindra, the conference is Thursday and Friday.
Yes.
Who are invited? I've not seen my invitation yet.
We wanted to confirm our space here and then extend the invitation.
Okay.
But the media is certainly invited. And while we are off the show, we're talking about how important the fourth estate has become in whatever we do. So we must be very friends. You may either make or break us. But that said, everybody is invited to the conference. And as we started, we indicated that everybody who is part of a decision-making process should be part of this conference. We're going to have the academia. We're going to have students, especially students at postgraduate level. We're going to have policy makers in the room, industry players. So there's a whole vast of stakeholders, the media. We're going to have basically a broad arena or a diversity of people who are invited. And we're going to have exhibitors, so people who have innovations to showcase for us to learn from in terms of seeing how technology is working, to see how the models or the approaches that Professor Watundu was talking about. So exhibitors are also going to be there to see the extent to which we can actually translate this knowledge into practice, into aspects that can support us or help us in decision making. So you can see that everybody who is part of a decision making process should be part of this conference in terms of strategic learning, in terms of creating networks, in terms of creating partnerships, researchers. People are doing things out there. So I think this is a platform for people to interact, create those strategic but also value-adding relationships and learnings that will come out from the discussions in this conference.
What does it take for one to be part of this conference?
Right. So we've put out information out there through our socials, the MOOBS website, the different social media handles that Makerere University Business School is attached to, Twitter, the LinkedIn, Facebook, the MOOBS website, and also the hard press. And we're also here to extend an invitation to the public to be part of this conference. Usually such opportunities give us also mileage in terms of reach out or outreach when you have a message to extend to the public. So we're out there, but also through our public relations office, and probably as we wind up, Professor Watundu will share her contacts, email addresses, in case anybody wants to reach out to us so that we are able to give them more information about the conference.
Now, Professor Watundu, when we talk about 2 days, what areas are going to be handled? Yes.
2 days?
Yes, 2 days. It's something of 2 days. You know, you have 30th and 31st.
Yes.
So what are those areas that you're going to be focusing on? You know, for some of these conferences, some of us target sessions,
yes.
Some of us target days where you feel this is where your area of interest is going to be. So if you're at liberty, do that. So please let us.
Thank you so much, dear host. So in the 2 days, first, we shall have discussions that target trade protectionism and operations research, because we know this is one of the issues that we are having as African economies vis-a-vis our development partners. And it is going to be a very interesting session. We are having panelists from COMESA. They'll be represented by the Director of Trade and Customs. We are also going to have the academia. We are going to have exporters. we are going to have representatives from International Trade Center, and this is going to be a very interesting discussion. I know we are all interested in this because our economies are affected directly. Whether you're a small business person, whether you're an exporter, you are affected by the trade protections and policies. And besides this, we shall have a doctoral colloquium, and this we are going to have a discussion on how to advance operations research, knowledge, and capacity building, and we shall also bring in the gender dimension. It's going to be quite an interesting discussion. We have professors from University of Dar es Salaam. We have professors from Norwegian University of Life Sciences who are going to be giving us how have they made it to the other side. And also we have our graduates of PhD in operations research. Besides that, we shall have a series of papers that are going to be presented on innovations, value chain addition, trade. We shall also discuss artificial intelligence and metadata analytics. We shall also look at innovations in operations research, education, and training. We will also have discussions on climate change, climate finance, and energy dynamics. In addition, we'll be looking at optimizing human capital in the technological environment. This is very important because with the AI and technology advancement, many people think that AI has come to replace the human capital. It's not true. We'll see that we can actually work with AI to improve or increase on our efficiency in operations. So it's a tool that we can actually adopt. We shall have discussions around this. Okay? So it's going to be quite an interesting sessions. We are also going to discuss business leadership and sustainability, and also operations research and economic transformation. Yes.
Well, so much there that is going to be discussed.
Yeah.
And of course, the gender element has not skipped among the areas to be discussed. And also very important, AI, artificial intelligence, is something that is making people have sleepless nights. Yeah, wondering what next. But these are things that will be handled very well. I've had professors from Dar es Salaam. I have professors here. It's, you know, a sea of professors. And of course, those at PhD looking at these papers. Please, these are things you can't afford to miss. Now I'll just give each of my guests 3 minutes for their parting shot, beginning with Professor Mindra.
Thank you again, our dear host. I just want to, first of all, thank UBC for this opportunity to give us a platform to come and, first of all, tell the public that Makerere University Business School is here, and we are part of the public, not to look at us as just academia. We are academia who are part of society and society's problems and society's solutions, and part of the transformation of this country. So I want to extend my sincere gratitude on behalf of the principal, Professor Moses Muhwezi, also the president of the Operations Research of Eastern Africa Association, to give our gratitude, but also to invite everybody who thinks this conference will be very important, not even just the conference, but to come and work with us as Makerere University Business School to enable us to undertake our mandate as an institution of higher learning, and also to invite you to undertake our programs. We have various programs at the business school, both in business and management. We've understood the arena of management and business. So I want to invite the public also to come and undertake our programs, right from diploma up to PhD. So we have a great asset of facilitators and the environment that has bred leaders, policymakers, and also businessmen and women in this country. So I welcome you all. Let's continue to engage as with the university, and we are here to run the journey of development in this country. Thank you very much.
Well, Professor Watudu.
Thank you so much, our dear host, and thank you so much for the opportunity you have given us. As I'm here in two capacities, I'm a head of Department of Applied Statistics and Management Science, and this is the department that hosts operations research activities. And for that matter, I'm the country chair representative and the chairperson of the organizing committee of the 17th OSEA conference. In that capacity, I would like to welcome you all to this conference. It's going to be a very interesting conference. We are going to learn more. We are going to be able to create collaborations. And there is a small fee to pay for logistics. Kindly reach out to me. My lines are open. Can I read my lines? On 256-782-658-703. 782-658-703. It's on WhatsApp. Or you can reach out to me on 0751-401413. 0751-401413. They are all on WhatsApp. WhatsApp me and I'll give you the details so that we are able to be together in the conference. You are all most welcome. Thank you so much.
Well, I want to thank you so much, my guests this morning. And above all, my bosses, the viewer, thank you very much for always being with us all the way from 6:30 when we began our live broadcast till now. And please do not miss this conference. I believe there is so much to share. There is so much collaboration. There is so much knowledge that you will need regarding how to use the tools of operation research. Have the best of your day. May the good Lord bless you.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much.
Live from UBC Studios in Kampala, this is Good Morning Uganda Extra.
Every Wednesday, live in our studios in the heart of Kampala.
We have to change the political culture in this country, really. Who has bewitched Ugandans?
I want to assure you, as government, we shall do whatever it takes to ensure that Ugandans are safe.
We have conversations that have analysis, explanation.
This law society, this union of theirs, because they want a job everywhere, they want to be this, they want to be that, they want... No. We know it's a union.
You cannot be making a road, bitumen grade 1, in Congo for 5 billion.
But not every truth is fact, and not every fact is truth.
The argument that the General Court Martial is responsible for peace and stability is without basis, either in law or in fact.
We have been told how Napoleon was a great orator. Now, Napoleon cannot help me get food. They told me combine harvest in Saskatchewan. I don't know where Saskatchewan is. This is a geographer we taught. Instead of teaching me how to preserve Mabera forest, they're teaching me about Rhineland. This is a problem we got. We cannot run away from it.
Right now, you hear very disgusting stories of members of parliament. Instead of discussing the details of loans, they ask for their cuts.
Every Wednesday, 10 p.m. on your public broadcaster.
Broadcaster, UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Juko. Yo. Check the shopping, man. What's your secret?
Haven't you heard of the parish development model, PDM?
Yes, I did, but I thought it was just a talk.
No, it is real. I and a few friends together formed a circle, accessed money from the PDM, invested in a poultry project, and now things are moving.
Juko. I thought I was one of your friends.
You are.
But you left me behind.
I didn't leave you in poverty. What you do, just visit your LC2 chairperson and your parish chief and start the process of economic transformation. Just like that. The parish development model is an initiative from the government of Uganda through the Ministry of Local Government designed to transform all lives of Ugandans for the better.
PDM, my parish, my development, my life.
taxation is a bit complicated, and the only way to demystify it and make it as easy to understand and to comply with is through engagement. Is there a limit to the number of cars a returning citizen is bringing into Uganda? Who has paid the excise duty on this water is not the supermarket which has sold you this bottle at 1,000. It's not the business. It is the man who is going to drink this water. We strongly believe that it will only be through such constructive engagement that we'll be able to broaden our tax base and build our country together.
Buza Kamiso now. Now you can get direct answers. Send your tax-related questions via WhatsApp or SMS to 0790-141-887 and the Commissioner General of URA, John Musinguzi, will personally address them. Tune in to UBC News Tonight every Monday and Wednesday for expert insights and clear explanations. Buza Commissioner.
In a nation hungry for truth, a world where every story matters, there exists a beacon of trust and reliability. For decades, they've been our voice and our window to the world, holding the mirror of our history. With 4 TV stations and 11 radio channels spanning 27 languages, they stand as guardians of information, defenders of truth. With Mascari Heritage Advantage, they uphold every citizen's right to reliable and free information. Their archived stories shaped our past and illuminate our present. Yet now, as new challenges arise and the world evolves, their mission faces its greatest test yet. Be part of our journey and let's navigate the unknown, uncover the untold, and safeguard our future together. Tune into your public broadcaster, for it is the intersection of trust and truth. Because to UBC, your story, every story, and every voice matters. UBC, inspiring Uganda.
Western Uganda and other people of God from every corner of this nation, get ready for a night of miracles through music. It's pure praise and worship of God is glory as Emily Kakuli performs live in Kampala. Kakuli will be sharing the stage with the Uganda's biggest gospel stars, Tina Herbert, Musmeta Florence, Simon Milembe, Afande Johnson, Epi Romance, and many more. Tosubwa Emily Kakuli mu kire ky'essanyu n'ebyamagero. Jangu tuyimbe, tuzine, era tuyimusize wamu erinnya lya Mukama waffe Yesu Kristo. Emily Kakuli, live in Kampala, 23rd November at Mamerito Hotel, Kampala, right next to Nambole Stadium.
You see, I've been a painter for almost 4 decades, and I have found Global Paints to be very reliable. First, everyone knows we use Global Paint undercoat. Now, for the best results, I continue with Global Paints products. I go for silk vinyl when it comes to the interior. Then Global Matte for the ceiling, and when it comes to weatherproof, I go for Global Weather Coat Emulsion. With that one, the house will never peel. Now, there you have a sparkling, magical looking house. And then the client is very happy. He recommends me to another person who recommends me to another person who recommended me to come and do the advert.
Global Paint, a reliable product.
Exercise can't be sustained. Eating can't be stopped. It's even harder to lose weight. Come and give it a try. Genshikang L-carnitine chromium capsules, plant extract, scientific ratio, take 3 capsules each time. The active ingredient accelerates fat burning, twice a day. Don't take a detour. Weight loss starts now. Ginshikang L-carnitine with chromium capsules helps you stay in shape. Please follow medical advice when taking this product. For more information, visit our website www.hgo.com or call 0800 335555.
Did you know that our #1 value as a nation is to respect and protect the environment? With the current population increase of Uganda and industrialization, this has increased pressure on the natural resources, resulting into environmental degradation and global warming. Developing countries like Uganda could face 80% of the global climate change effects by the year 2030 if no action is taken. Join us here on UBC TV Inspiring Uganda on our Eco Plus program, where we bring you an in-depth analysis of issues that are disastrous to our environment. Every Wednesday at 7:30 p.m. only on your loved station, the National Broadcaster.
Living a safe life is your right and responsibility in our communities.
They should have an eye checkup once a year.
The first activity that we conduct is getting these
But we also know amidst us we have private stakeholders. We have potential funders from philanthropy. We also have individuals who are interested in agroecology. So we are not only looking at development partners, but we're also looking at those that can mobilize technical and financial resources to move this agenda forward. My friends, this